Hi again everyone, and welcome to another lunchtime unbagging. Only this one I'm thinking might be a little bit different to normal because it'll lead on to something else. So let's find out what it is first. Yeah, so first of all I've got a set of Swiss stop brake pads for alloy rims because my brake pads are getting low, and I've also bought these in readiness for getting a new set of AR30 Zero wheels. So these are the BXP brake pads that have replaced the green ones. So I've got green ones at the minute on the bike. The rear drive side isn't far from the minimum limit, so and that's the side that's looking like it's worn through or wearing through, so that's to replace those. Now this parcel is from Sigma Sport. Let's have a look. How much were the brake pads? £19 for front and rear. And then we've got can you see a set of G8 Performance 2620 orthotic insoles for my cycling shoes. So I've been wanting to get some of these for quite a while. Those of you that watch Francis Cade, and I've watched Bike Fit James, he uses these, he fits these to customers, and of course he used to work at we used to work out of Sigma Sport. The large size they were out of stock of, so I've bought myself some of these, which should prove to be interesting. So I will open these later. Well, I'll open them now, and then when I go through how I fit them and everything to my shoes, I'll film it, we'll record it, we'll vlog it, and then I'll let you know how I get on with them and what I think afterwards. So let's just get the knife and let's slit that and have a look and see what's in the box. So in here I expect there to be obviously 2 insoles plus, there we are, that's that opened, various different, these little things for different arch sizes. There we are. So that was a nice box to open. So we've got a nice piece of card with instructions, the insoles, which is quite nice. There's instructions on there, or there's a line on there, I don't know whether you can see it, to cut round. Depending what size shoe you've got, so I'll need to trim them with a pair of scissors. And then these, you can position these in different places fore or aft. And then there are various different size of arch supports that will have different amounts of lift, I guess. But yeah, that's going to be interesting, and hopefully will stop me getting numb feet in the winter, because if nothing else it's going to stimulate this part of my foot and help with the blood circulation and blood flow. Because I don't get numb feet when I used to run, just when cycling. Right, leave it at that. I'm going to eat my lunch. I'll see you later when we start messing with these. Welcome back. We are downstairs. We're in what we call our sun lounge, the green room on the green sofa. Anyway, just eaten my evening meal. I have my Shimano, what are they? R170 shoes, and I'm going to take the insoles out of these, and we're going to get the G8 Performance insoles that I opened earlier at lunch, and I'm going to talk you through this. So if I put you on the floor, ooh, there you go, just move my shoes so you can see, there's my foot. I am sat down, bit of fluff. You can see here I've got quite a high arch in there, and obviously the other foot's the same. Now I'm on the carpet and there's quite a lot of give in this carpet. But if I just get those out, and so we've got L5, you can see that squashes a bit, but the instructions say to start with L1. There's L and R for left and right. R1 is on that one already. I've got L2 on there, so I need to find L1. There's L1. So we just unclip that from those pestled things. Get that one, and then we're going to click that on. Just like that. And then we can move it backwards and forwards. So you can see there that that supports under my foot there now quite nicely. That feels okay. So I'm just going to read the instructions again, bear with me. So yeah, we're going to start with the L1s, and I'm going to start with them in the middle like that. Sorry, L and R1. Start with them in the middle. My next job is to trim the actual soles across, if it'll focus, this line around here. So before I do that, I've got a couple of pair of scissors, a smaller pair and a big pair. I'm going to get my insoles out of the shoe there, and I just want to compare that. Now, that actually isn't much different. So I'm going to do a bare minimum of trimming to start with. Now you can see on that Shimano one that there's no support there at all to my arch. That's a 2, so if I just shove that in there, it gives us that extra little bit of support. So I think the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to trim that little bit off. Pardon me. Yep. So I'm going to pick you up and put you on the table for this. Pair of scissors. They are a 44 shoe, but I'm just trimming to the 45 line first. Right, that's just a little bit trimmed off. Lost it, here it is. Now that is about the same size. Just comparing the backs. I'm going to try that in the shoe. Might need to undo the velcro at the front as well, just to help me get it in. And we'll push that in. And if it doesn't quite go in, I'm going to trim a bit more. yeah, probably going to need a little bit more, because these aren't quite as squishy at the front, whereas these ones are very bendy and soft. I'll cut that in further. Yeah, still needs a little bit more, so I'm now going to trim to the 44 mark. Right. Could well still need to be a little bit thinner just down here. Because the length is right. I'm going to try it in again. Yeah, that's in. So that's in. Let's try my footing. Yeah, well, I can definitely feel that pressing up against my foot there now. So I'm aware of them, which is what it says. So get the instructions. Comfortable, but not intrusive. Right, let's do the other one. Take that one off. So is that right one? So we want to trim straight to 44. It's a bit faint, the line on that one. There we go. Right, let's get the old insole out. Shimano one, very bendy, very flexible, and then we'll put in the G8. Let's just try that on. So there we go. That's my G8 insoles fitted. That didn't take too long at all. Next is to try them on the bike. I'm going to run these in the Shimano R170 shoes, and I will feed back when I'm next out on the bike on the road, which should be tomorrow, and let you know how they feel on the road. And then over a period of time, several weeks or whatever, I'll let you know what I think and say if it's worth it or whatever, because they cost £80. So these insoles were £80. Now usually you have to go and get them fitted by a shoe fitter, you know, or like a bike fitting person. Plus, so you'd have to pay a fitting fee for that as well, but obviously, as you saw, it's not a lot to it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next vlog.